And we've been talking about the Michelin Guide awarding new stars to some Bay Area eateries this year. So joining me today is Rogelio Garcia, executive chef of Auro at the Four Seasons in Napa Valley. Thank you so much for coming down all the way from Calistoga. That's quite the drive, but not too bad given that it's so beautiful up there. So a lot of people from San Francisco, of course, trying to make their way there. And Auro is pretty new. It sounds like it just opened back in the fall of 2022, and already you have a Michelin star. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. We're super, the amount of support has been just overwhelming. It's definitely a dream come true as a young kid, and just being inside the Four Seasons, a leading luxury resort inside, the Napa Valley. It's just an incredible feeling to be able to be awarded a Michelin star.
And it looks like you brought some goodies for us here today, but before we get to that, I do want to hear a little bit more about you because you're from Napa and you're now the head of this restaurant. Tell me a little bit about growing up there and now having this honor.
Well, growing up in Napa has been a blessing. Just being able to indulge myself in these amazing ingredients, full of talented chefs and just iconic restaurants. And then being able to come back, as I went to San Francisco for years, and now I'm back in Calistoga, and it's just been a full circle to be back to connect with farmers, and obviously my family's still there, so exciting.
That's so cool. Again, congratulations to you and your family and to the restaurant. So what do we have here?
So at Auro, we use hyper-local seasonal ingredients. We do a small bite when we start the courses. And so we're going to take almost like a surf and turf. So this is an oyster cracker. We have caviar, and then we have A5 Wagyu. So you're actually going to help me to torch this Wagyu. Okay. So you're going to use this. We're actually going to cook today, So just lightly press the button.
I've never done this.
And we're going to, there you go. Perfect. So what happens is you start to melt that fat super, super softly. And when you, there you go, that is perfect. Look at that, perfect. We're gonna take a couple of these guys. So this is almost like it's a cracker, but it puffs up when you bake it because it's got baking powder. Mm-hmm. And so we're gonna fill it just like this. So the goal with this is when you sit, you get a small bite, and it's crispy, and you have this burst to the mouth.
And so what is the sauce again?
So this is creme fraiche. It's slightly smoked.
Okay.
And then we have the luxury golden Osetra caviar come from the Greece.
Oh, how fancy.
The waters of Greece.
I got to show people this color.
Yeah,
look at this.
Look at that.
I've never seen golden caviar before. I guess I'm not that fancy. Look at that.
So the more golden it is, the more high-end it becomes. Okay. So, and more expensive, of course. So we're just going to do a small dollop over the top. Look at that. And, we don't go shy at Auro, obviously.
And I'm hearing that you guys have a hyper-local seasonal menu, so tell me about that.
Yeah, so we work with local farmers. Mm-hmm. We're gonna go right there. Look at that.
That's a pretty presentation.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's incredible.
It's too sad to eat it.
So we actually have a farm, Triple S Ranch. It's about 10 miles away, where we get a lot of the produce. So you see these beautiful tomatoes, cucumbers, basils, a lot of the squash blossoms that we're getting. So it's just, our local farmer, we harvest every day, and we kind of plan the menu on basis on what the farmer has to give. But we don't just limit ourselves to what's here. Mm-hmm. We definitely do a global influence of whoever has the best ingredients, whether it be rice from Italy, masa from Mexico, fishes from the Mediterranean or Japan. We just try to venture off to whoever has a story to be able to track down and be able to connect that with the guests. So it's just, Auro has just become one of the first or the second Michelin star restaurant in Calistoga, but we're super excited to be able to be part of that.
So one of few in Calistoga.
Wow. And few in
That's
California.
Quite the honor.
Yeah, it is.
But you're no stranger to the spotlight that shines at the Michelin star. You actually worked with Spruce, but how is it different to be working in Napa Valley and at the Four Seasons?
Well, at the Four Seasons, I mean, the high standards, just being able to have peers that, are at that level has been super attractive to me to be able to join that team. And, obviously, it's a world-renowned name, and to be able to connect that with my hometown, it's just incredible. So
yeah, that's quite the honor.
It is.
But I'm sure you've worked your way up to this point. So what else can people look forward to when they come dining at your restaurant?
So another dish that we have is obviously we have full blast in tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes, green zebras, early girls. There's just so much variety of tomatoes that we grow at the garden. And we're gonna plate this gazpacho. I have a soft spot for this because, you know, my girlfriend loves gazpacho, so you
Cute.
know, I kind of think it's a beautiful touch for the summer. And everything is raw, so nothing is cooked. You have great olive oil from Suzun Valley, Spanish sherry vinegar, basils from our garden. You have date, there gives that sweet touch. Iberico ham from Spain to give it that saltiness to kind of balance the dish. And then you have these small, I need you to try these because these are incredible. See, these are small cucumbers with the blossom over the top.
Oh
so
my
as
gosh,
soon as
this
you,
is so cute.
yeah, as soon as you bite into it, you get this
Look at
bright, crispy cucumber, super intense flavor to it. And then
Okay.
obviously we have to, you know, we got to get technical. So we have this tuyo made of everything bagel. So that's kind of the take on
Can I
it.
take that too?
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
So the way that we do it, obviously, it's not just what goes on the plate at Auro, it's also the vessel that we use. So we use a lot of local ceramicists like this bowl. You know, they made a lot of ceramicists for the front desk at the Four Seasons. And then this one comes more kind of European style. So it's not just the ingredients, but also the vessel that is in. And, you know, at the high level, it's very important to, you know, pay attention to every detail that goes into it, because as soon as the guest walks in, you
Yeah.
know, they're looking around, they're, you know, almost, we want to make sure that we leave a great impression to every guest that comes in. So we're gonna plate this gazpacho. And so we have 2 types of cherry tomatoes here. And we just do a small roll like this. Beautiful Iberico ham coins. So these are black hogs that are raised for about a year. And then they're dry aged for twice as long.
Oh, wow.
And they're almost like the high end of Spain when it comes to you know, pork. And to balance the dish, obviously we have these beautiful dates. So we have dates that a date is, it's almost like a raisin. It's got this
Yeah.
robust
I've never
skin.
seen it like this before.
Yeah, so it's got this robust skin, and we kind of pass it through this fine sieve, and then we have, you know, the cooks just kind of roll these small pearls, and then obviously we have to do beautiful cucumbers.
That was a really fun taste. The
Wasn't
flavor,
it?
Yeah.
It's incredible. Yeah, it's
I
one
really
of my
like the
favorite.
ingredients that you're working with, and just looking at nature's bounty here, it's just so beautiful what you're working with. So thank you so much for joining us.
Of
and I really
course.
look forward to seeing this firsthand. But again, what a recognition for you guys out
Thank
there in
you.
Auro. Congratulations
Thank
to
you.
Rogelio Garcia, who is here with us, and on his Michelin star. His second with a new restaurant he's been working with. Again, in just the last 8 months, he's been able to get that recognition. So congratulations to them, and we'll see you in just a minute.